Have you ever seen a dog playing a keyboard?
I've watched The Muppets and Ralph the dog. I know, I'm showing my age when I make that reference, and there are probably many people, many of our younger listeners who are thinking, what?
I wasn't actually talking about that kind of keyboard. There was a Brazilian woman, Alexandra Rossi. She taught her dog to use a keyboard, a specially made keyboard. The keyboard had 6 symbols, only 6 buttons. So one button was for walk, food, water, a toy, play, and her crate.
Okay.
So anytime the dog pressed one of the buttons, a voice would say food or play or the corresponding.
But that's not a dog producing language in what I guess we would call the conventional sense. And I think it's certainly not in the sense that Lee means it.
Well, contextually, the dog was using the keyboard correctly. So if the dog got a new toy or was offered a new toy, the dog would run to its keyboard and press toy, toy. Now, if the dog was hungry, it would run to the keyboard and press food, food, food.
But how do we know that the dog just wasn't wandering around pressing these buttons randomly?
Because the dog never did it when it was alone.
Okay.
Which demonstrates that the dog understood the communicative element of the keyboard.
So it wasn't interested in the keyboard at all when it was on its own?
No.
Okay, that's interesting.
The most remarkable aspect of this story is when the owner of the dog brought home a guinea pig and introduced it to the dog.
Okay.
The dog ran to its keyboard and it pressed food.
Oh, Lord.
So, although it was communicating...
Perhaps too effectively in that case.
It may well have been.